So let's talk about the stock market and what it's been doing for the past couple of days. Now, here's the thing that I've been seeing. The stock market has been going down. Today it's up a little bit, right? As of the time of recording, the Dow is up 13 points. The S&P 500 is up 5 points. NASDAQ is up 37. Market's up a little bit today. But for the past couple of days, it's been down, and it's been down a lot. I think this is the fourth day since I've seen my account go down again, right? And given how weak these numbers are that I'm looking at being posted at the moment are for this day, I think today might be another red day. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe it'll turn around and things will start looking better. But here's the thing that I want to point out. I don't give a rat's behind. I was going to say it, but just in case, I don't want to offend anybody. But I don't give a rat's behind about what the market's doing. Only if I'm trying to buy or sell stocks do I actually care, right? At the moment, I'm quite comfortable with what I own. There are some positions that I think I overpaid a little bit for. That's fine. Particularly my Verizon position. That one's not. I'm a little unhappy with myself from having gotten into that position, but I'm in it now, and frankly, I don't see any reason to sell. The company's doing fine. It's just probably not going to grow. I probably overpaid. There's not a lot you can do about that. You could sell, but meh. I think I'm just going to hang on to it and collect the dividend checks from Verizon. It's not enough to... The company's not bad enough to piss me off enough to sell it, right? At least not yet. But I'm probably going to hang on to them for a long time. And I think it's going to be fine. But they probably aren't going to grow. But all of my other positions, I'm quite comfortable with the prices that I've paid. I think that I've gotten good deals by and large. And that's the thing, right? The thing is that you are buying a stream of cash, right? That's going to be coming to you. And the thing is that as long as you don't overpay, you're going to be fine. I do think I overpaid for like I said, for my Verizon position. That's fine. The company's great. The reason why I got into it was because there are approximately 300 million people in this country, and 45% of them have a phone with Verizon attached, with the Verizon bill attached to it, right? That's why I got into that position in the first place. It seemed like a good, solid company to me. Again, I think I probably overpaid a little bit. Not too bad, but I think it'll be fine. Anyway, I didn't make this video to talk about Verizon. The point that I want to make is that I don't care what the market is doing. The market could be up, the market could be down, the market could be trading sideways. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to buy streams of cash, streams of profits, streams of free cash flow, whatever you want to look at. And I'm trying to buy it for less than what I think it's worth. That's it. And once I have that stream of cash, I don't really see the incentive to sell it if I'm happy with the company. Now, if I'm unhappy with the company, that's a different story, right? I've seen some YouTube videos recently of people who are very, very angry with, say, Palantir. And the reason why they're angry is because they feel like they keep shifting numbers and they're quite deceiving to the investor. They keep diluting the investors, blah, 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 right? But I'm sitting here and I'm going, well, yeah, that's kind of sort of what you signed up for when you bought Palantir. I like Palantir still. I still don't like the price, right? Today the price is, let's see if I can find it. Palantir stock price, $8.30 the last time I looked, which is up quite a bit. It's up substantially, like 3.75%. People who have been buying over the last couple of days are probably pretty happy with Palantir at the moment. I still think that it needs to come down before it's an investable amount, because there is a stream of cash that needs to be proven. We'll say it that way. They haven't proven that stream of cash yet. They've got a lot of promise. I like where they're at, but I'd rather buy them at $4 or so. Definitely sub $5 share, because there's a lot of risk with Palantir. And so I think that people who are buying at those types of prices are going to be happy with Palantir, and the kinds of people that bought Palantir when it was trading $20 a share are gonna feel the pain. I think that was way overpriced. But if you're happy with the company, great, hold it, right? Because once you own a thing, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to buy more of it. You can just sit on top of it. It's property. You can own it. You can just sit there and own it, right? And the thing is that, remember, my entire thesis around the stock market is that we are in a capitalist society, and what you want to do in a capitalist society is acquire capital. And that means buying the factories, buying the equipment, buying the computers, buying the cables underneath the ground, buying the transmission wires for the electricity, buying the railroads, right? Just keep buying the things that are physical capital. And when I mean physical capital, I mean the means to actually produce goods and services. And if you do that one thing, you're going to be just fine. Just absolutely fine. And so just as long as you don't overpay for those things, right? If you can buy those things at a bargain, you should do it. That's how you win in capitalism. And the easiest way to buy those things is buying the companies that own them, that are publicly traded. That's it. That's my entire thesis right there in a nutshell, is that I want to own the capital. And the thing is that we'll go back to my Verizon holding, right? I probably overpaid for it, but now I own the cell phone towers and the network and all of that sort of stuff. I have very little incentive to sell it, right? The management of that company has to do something pretty poorly for me to jump ship at this point. Not because I'm overly committed to what I own. There is another situation, which is if something comes along at a screaming deal, I would probably sell that position in order to buy this other thing, right? I'd be more than happy to jump out of this position, pick up a new position in something better, right? If I could get a screaming deal along the way, even if I had to sell at a loss, right? But the point is that you want to own capital. If you own capital, you're going to be fine. Period. End of story, right? It's a very, very old classical thought around capitalism, but that's it, right? Like, you own the means of production, you're going to be fine. So this was kind of a ranty thing. I didn't really think this one through, but what I wanted to say today was basically this: relax. It's fine. The market's going to go up. It's going to go down. Just buy your things when the market is down and be happy, right? And that is the key to staying rational. So, till next time, stay rational, my friends.